Good morning, I am Daniela Sibanag, and I will be reporting about scheduling these performance parameters. All software and applications on a computer system are stored in the hard disk. The hard disk performance directly affects everything else in the computer and is therefore the weakest link. A hard disk is 2 million times slower than the CPU and 100 times slower than the random access memory, which is used to temporarily load programs. With overall system performance, the hard disk can be the primary cause of performance issues. Now, let's take a look at some important disk performance parameters in a little more detail one at a time. The number one is disk partitioning. This partitioning increases overall performance when data types are segregated in different partitions. For example, OS, data, and games reside in respective partitions. The magnetic heads moves within a partition while loading a particular program and doesn't traverse across different partitions. The second one is the drive form factor. This is one parameter that differentiates one hard disk from the other. It refers to the actual size of the drive. Drive form factor specifies the disk's total storage capacity and the corresponding number of plotters used within it, and determines the disk transfer rate. Transfer rate refers to the speed at which data is written to or read from the disk. The next one is the spindle speed. The speed of the spindle on which the disk rotates determines the speed of the hard drive in RPMs or revolution per minute. Next one is the plotter diameter. The diameter of the plotter also affects the drive's data transfer rates. This is because the speed of the spindle does not change, but the outer parameters of the disk covers a greater distance than the inner parameters. The next one is the access time. Data may be stored in any area on a given plotter. For any read or write request, the magnetic head has to reposition itself to the appropriate plotter and its location for the given task. Access times consist of various parameters. The first one is the write-seek time. The second one is read-seek time. The third one is full stroke time, and the fourth one is track-to-track time. Lastly is the buffer memory. It is a dedicated section of memory reserved for quicker access when data needs to be moved from one area of drive to the other. Today, this reserved space can have a capacity of 16 MB. The larger the size of the buffer, the faster the data access. That's all. Thank you.